Cisne! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
Help them. Cisne. I have letters for Zack. 88 of them.
So this is...
I'm just kidding.
This is many months later.
You know I wouldn't do that to you.
Shortly before the start of Final Fantasy VII.
We're friends, right?
This is in the flashback when you go down into the Shinra Manor in Final Fantasy VII.
It can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find two needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for the
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
I love Reno and Rude.
Reno, Rude, status.
We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
So the Turks are trying to save us, and the Shinra Army is trying to kill us. And there's Midgar in the background. Oh, that's a familiar scene.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode.
All right. Let's do this. We've done this before. We've played the 1000 Shinra mission, so love the background. Like completely unique there with the people and everything. Now. Later. Wonder if I can still do that. No, I don't have a mug anymore. Bet. Ow. Stop it.
Modulating phase.
Oh, good.
I'm Cisne. Here's a present.
Ready to go?
I understand now. Where is Angie?
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within each
We'll meet again
person.
soon. Yes.
Zack, I gotta go.
What is happening? Oh no. I'm not gonna die here. Stop hitting me with missiles. Come on. We have rays anyway. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, we can't lose here. There's way too much waiting for us.
Modulating phase.
No.
Use brings about where like you've been there, you know, on. I've never seen you use that. If only I was join my battle. Nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello?
No. Oh, we can't die. That's cool. We've lost all our memories. So close to Midgar. Look, it's right there in the background. Oh my god, look at our armor.
Activating combat mode.
Come on. Wow, this guy's a lot of health. The DMW, ugh.
Modulating phase.
This is really disturbing.
Hello? Don't worry, that's right. Want to hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
I'm not crying. Okay, I'm crying.
Zack. For the both of us. Both of us? That's right. You're gonna live. You'll be my living legacy. My honor. My dreams. They're yours now. I'm your living legacy.
Combination of Mako poisoning and shock. Seriously screwing up Cloud's head right now.
Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams. Thank you. I won't forget. Good night. Zack.
Gotta learn how to use the sword too.
That girl, she said that the sky frightened her.
out of there?
That looks so liberating.
No.
Those wings. I want them too.
It's obviously not. This is him done.
It feels good. If you see her, say hi for me. Hey, would you say I became a hero?
And that's gotta. Sorry. Give me a second. That's Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. I'm actually choked. I'm actually choked up from that ending. Excuse me, guys. That was a really intense. That was a really intense way of showing Zack's death that the original game really didn't do, because it was Cloud's story and it was also polygonal. This really tugged at all the heartstrings, just showing the slow, deliberate murder by the Shinra troops, the destruction of his memory. The DMW was a vital part of this game, and yeah, wow. I can't believe it's over. More credits or no? Yes, okay. Wow, that's really good music. Hi, Steve Burton. Crispin Freeman for Rude. Yay! Crispin Freeman's awesome. Okay, so now that I'm getting my voice back a little. Wow, this game. Yeah, I bought the game when I got my PSP because it's Crisis Core and it's Final Fantasy VII, and just playing it through. This is the first time I finished it. I didn't want to finish the game on my own because I wanted a raw experience with the ending, and I'm glad I did that because wow, I did not spoil how like the end would play out for me at all. And yeah, that was. I mean, the ending alone, the transition and everything, just, I don't know, there's so much to talk about with that, but what did you guys think about that? Just seeing Zack finally just taking a stand against the impossible might of the Shinra, the immovable force, there we go, of the Shinra Army, and finally falling. Giving Zack his dreams in honor, giving Cloud his dreams in honor and going onward from that. So, yeah, so the game, first of all, story, 10 out of 10 for me. I know this game is going to be getting a lot of grades for me that are horrifically biased as a Final Fantasy VII fan, but that's going to happen. 10 out of 10 with the story, because, yeah, like, Zack is a much better protagonist than Cloud in every way, shape, or form. Just more dynamic, more just everything. But you have the characters are 10 out of 10 also. I mean, you just have all the different characters involved with Zack's life. Everybody gets their time. Cissnei, Sephiroth, Genesis, Angeal, Song, Cloud. Like you even see some of the supporting cast, people like Yuffie are in the missions and stuff, and that's just everybody just is very fleshed out. They all have life to them, And that's not something that's easy to come across sometimes in video games, and just they do it so well here. The music here is also a 10 out of 10. I originally wasn't really too fond of the more metal aspects of the music, and I still like Final Fantasy VII's like battle theme and stuff. This is still very active for me with like some of the more metal pieces, but the orchestral music like here, or Aeris's theme, or the Burdened, things like that, just they pull all the right strings on the inside, and I can't help but cry when I hear them. Mixtures of epic and sentimental, and everything is just beautiful. The battle system was really fun to play. I think I like it a little better than Kingdom Hearts, actually. Just the customizable with equipment and materia, and the materia fusion was really well done, but just the general battles seemed to be very fluid, very active, and I never really got that frustrated, except for when enemies like gang up on you. The mission aspect was a really cool way of adding side quests to the story without causing you to go for like a severe amount of backtracking like most games would, because there's really no open world here. And it added a lot of depth to like a lot of the characters and stuff with the Yuffie missions, and let's say the stuff that we had to do where we got Kunsel told us about, or the Don Corneo side quests or things like that, and the whole Great Cavern of Wonders was just amazing, with an amazing ending. What else is there to say, really? The graphics themselves were really nice. PSP is always just, it's nice to look at. I really want to see them remake this game for Final Fantasy VII Remake, or remake aspect of it or something. Just do something with it, because this will look so good on PS4. Oh my goodness. The PSP does have its limitations. Obviously, it doesn't output in 720. It's a weird resolution that I actually have to stretch. It would be really nice to see some of the cutscenes and stuff here done in a better format. And yeah, there's really not much to say. I would give the graphics like an 8, I guess. They look really nice, and they're really crisp. And when I first played it, I was really impressed with it. But yeah, these days it could do better, and I want to see better. And all in all, I would give this game a 9.5. It's not perfect. There were certain aspects of it that bothered me, especially with just some of the battles and how cheap they can be. It got really, really frustrating, especially some of the longer missions where you die and you have to backtrack all around. It's just really annoying. Also, the DMW can be a bit of a chore in terms of like leveling up materia and your own levels, because it has a very large random aspect to it that can drive a person crazy if they are on a time budget. Also, getting the DMW and images in general is time consuming, and that's annoying. That being said, I really like the DMW images because they add more story, which is something I keep coming back to. Everything in this game adds to the story. It doesn't make its own thing. Everything adds to the characters and the story, and it's all tied in, and there's nothing superfluous. And where do you see like an RPG where everything ties back into the story, aside from Chrono Trigger? Because Chrono Trigger is like the best RPG ever crafted. Final Fantasy VII had a lot of superfluous content. I will not begrudge that. But just everything added layers to the characters. And that's the purpose of this game. The entire purpose of this game was adding layers to the Final Fantasy VII universe. This is part of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. It was created to give a backstory to Zack and Cloud, and subsequently to all the characters they were attached to. And it perfectly did that, in my opinion. It also created new characters so that they wouldn't have to just, mess with the new stuff, and they were able to actually fit that in. I didn't feel like anybody there was just stuck in like, hey, what the heck are you not doing in Final Fantasy VII? I really wish we would see more of Cissnei because she's just a fantastic character, but without an attachment to Zack, she really doesn't have any connection to the story. Seeing more character development on Tseng was amazing because he's already a great character in Final Fantasy VII, and apparently he doesn't die, which that's actually like a mistranslation on the English part. He doesn't die, he actually makes it out of the Temple of the Ancients, which is cool. This is a side point there, I learned the other day. But people like Hollander, Genesis, and Angeal, they were all put in the story, and there's all purpose for why they weren't part of the story later, namely because the people that knew them are either A, dead, B, hate them, or C, Shinra, who has a history of completely whitewashing its own history. Which is why we, don't hear about Zack except from Cloud's memories in Final Fantasy VII and things like that. Thank you, Final Fantasy, that's me. Yoshinori Kitase, who I think is doing Final Fantasy 15 also, or something. But yeah, this game, play this game, buy a PSP, I don't care. Just play this game, please. You will have a good time. This looks familiar. Are they gonna announce Cloud for Smash? Oh, getting choked up again. But thank you all so very much for joining me on this journey. This has been Sephiroth4 with Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII for the final time, unless I do any bonus videos. I'll be uploading, I think I'll be uploading the cinematics. But yeah, aside from that, this has been Let's Play Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Thank you all so very much for joining me on this amazing, amazing journey. I'm so happy to finish this. It's just like the beginning of the game here, where Angeal was on the train. Zack was on the train.
My name is Cloud.
Huh.
Soldier. First class.
Obviously, it's the beginning of FF7, but to be continued in Final Fantasy VII. One last note. You're given a chance to save your file here. Just save it all the way down here. Actually used up all the save slots. And once you save the file, you have access to the title screen. No. To the New Game Plus, a game clear file. And the New Game Plus lets you transfer your levels, experience, SP, Gil, playtime, the non-key items, materia, and DMW completion. Does not transfer key items, the accessory or materia slot expansions, the materia fusion or SP completion, SP conversion, DMW images, mission progress mail, or unlocked shops. So you get to start the game horrifically overpowered. So that's pretty fun, but we're not going to be doing that. Goodbye, everybody, for the last time. Embrace your dreams. Bye-bye.